And then the sport director came into the race and he said, if you don't attack now, we will miss our flight because it was the last stage. So I said, okay. So we started attacking again and we went away with a few guys. So that's actually why I won the race. Well, my name is Eric de Clerq. I used to race in the 90's, which is very big different than how it is now. If you talk about nutrition and all that kind of stuff, I'm always surprised. It's amazing how it is now. It's so much better than the old days. And we raced on a rice cake and an apple cake, whatever. We didn't know. We just if we felt hungry, we took something to eat or a banana. Now it's all, you know exactly what you have to take every hour. So that's a big difference.
You were telling us earlier about some of the funny things that the soigneurs would put in the feed bags for you guys.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing that you ever got in a race?
Well, it was more like a joke that the soigneurs they put in sometimes like a chicken leg or a sausage or something, and then in the race when it went too fast, then it didn't go too fast. You went to the other team and said, "What did you got today?" "It's a chicken leg." "Oh, I have a sausage." So and that was kind of joke. And if you got a good result with that, then they said next time I need it again because it was a good result. So I need the chicken leg or whatever it is. But yeah, it's more serious now. So it's a big difference. Yeah. But anyway, it was fun. Yeah.
What did they recommend that you had for breakfast through your career?
Well, when I started at the end of the early 90's, I said it before, there was a big race, Paris-Brussels, started near Paris and finished in Brussels, that's what the name said. 200 or 300 kilometers almost. We left early for breakfast. They said you need a steak and rice. So if you don't have the steak, you will never reach the border with Belgium and France. So we all had that steak, and 2 days later we were still, chewing on the steak. It was that bad. And luckily that changed a lot now. That's a good thing.
Yeah. And what about drinking then? What was in your bidons when you were racing?
During the years that I was racing, it also changed a lot. So, but in the beginning was tea, water. That's it.
And I believe you raced for a team for a while that was sponsored by a beer company. So.
Yeah, that was actually my best team, my favorite team. We've got two big sponsors, major sponsors, was mayonnaise and beer. La William Duvel was a great team. There are two things that you can't have as a cyclist: beer and mayonnaise. Yeah, that was great. Everywhere we went, the mayonnaise team is there. Yeah, that was good. That was fun.
Going back to the drinking in the races, then, did you do some really hot races? Did you race in Spain and that kind of thing in the summer, and do any of the stuff when you would do a lot of sweating?
Yeah, but that's also a big difference with now. In those days, you got the team car, and then there was one point where there was the feed zone, and that was it. Now the team support, the riders, we have spots everywhere. Every 20, 30 kilometers there's somebody of the team who can give bidons. In those days, if you wanted a bidon, you have to go back to the car, or you have to wait until the feed zone. So sometimes you raced only with four or five bidons. Now they use 10 or even more.
Okay, so they drink maybe twice as much.
Yeah.
Did you often then end up feeling thirsty and wanting more drinks in the races, but you couldn't get them?
Yeah. And that's why when people were along the road, especially in the mountains, you grab everything you could, if it was really warm.
So in your career, Eric, I believe you were a stage winner in the Tour of Britain, the Kellogg's Tour in Liverpool. Tell us the story about your win there.
Yeah, that was a bit of actually two big stories on that one. So we started the race and we went full on, and after a couple of kilometers, it was like we've got the feeling, nobody will get away, so we started riding slowly. And then the sport director came into the race and he said, if you don't attack now, we will miss our flight because it was the last stage. So I said, okay. So we started attacking again and we went away with a few guys. So that's actually why I won the race. And then the other story behind that was also, in those days teams got 2 or 3 cars, and there was another race just after that one. So our team car actually, one of the team cars already went back to Belgium. And one of the sport directors was sitting in another team car for another team. And you can't believe it if you tell it now, but that's how it was in those days. So we were in the break. Luckily, my team manager was in the team car from another guy who was in the same break.
Yeah.
And actually he was a bit stronger than I was. And the other guys, he thought, oh, he will win. But at the end I went away and I won. And there was my manager, he was full of energy. Yeah! And the other guy was saying, oh, what's happening here? That's not possible. Yeah, that's one of those stories. You know.
They didn't kick him out.
No.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you guys all wanted to get away from Liverpool so quickly. It's one of the nicest places.
yeah, but you know.